Represent, represent. Represent, represent. Fade away from way downtown. Oh, that's break. Okay, guys. Let's get into this game. See if I got any points or spend. Reload. Play this fucking Wizards game.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And coming right up, we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder playing against the Washington Wizards. Well, for Washington, they haven't forgotten the fact that this team swept them last year in the regular season. This is a game they had circled going in. And here in the early going, some teams already fulfilling their potential while others struggling out of the gate. Shaq, how big a deal are these initial outcomes?
Ernie, let me tell you something. I hated losing, period. Didn't matter if it was early, late, whatever. I expected to win every time out.
Well, the reality is of it, you have 82 games.
The high rises of the Oklahoma City Business District gleaming in the early evening light. We have an interconference affair lined up for you today as the Washington Wizards come in for this one. I'd like to welcome you to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And of course, they're still without Kevin. Steven Adams, he's checked in for cancer. And Freak subbed in for Dion Waiters. Then for the Wizards, Adrian Payne's checked in for Gortat. Williams comes in for Nelson. And Oubre subbed in for Jared Dudley. Taking a look at the Wizards. The talented Wall and Beal team up in the backcourt. Oubre out there with Marvin Williams. And it's Payne in its center.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
There's the screen. Now here's Beal. He's tightly guarded. Well, it was the Oklahoma City Thunder in their last game, a loss to the Utah Jazz.
Yeah, and listen, you have to take advantage of the freebies. And on that night, they did not, and that is why they just could not recover.
Exactly. I mean, they left too much cheese at the foul line. And in the end, it mattered on the scoreboard and cost them.
1:53 left to play in the first. Wall wide open. It's good from about 19 feet. Wall's got his first points in this one.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Here's Freak, and the shot is good.
I love the advantage he has from a speed standpoint. Does a great job of creating separation for that shot.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sidelines.
I caught up with Coach Randy Whitman. He told me one of the more troubling tasks his team must do is to figure out how to slow down Russell Westbrook. He said that between his explosiveness and ability to change direction, they'll have to have all 5 guys keeping an eye on Westbrook whenever he's on the perimeter.
Thanks again, Doris.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Wall. A different look for Oklahoma City. McGarry's checked in for Ibaka. Singler comes in for Anthony Moore. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. And a switcher also for Washington. Neal's checked in. Freak kicks to Singler. Pass to Freak. Here's McGarry. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
He got a great read of where that miss was going, and that allowed him to be the first guy to it and get the putback.
And Wall kicks to Williams from 15 feet away. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. Wall's got 3 assists now in this one. And a wide open look for Freak. And a miss there on the triple.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
And Wall, here we go now. Feeds it to Williams. And good on the basket. Book it. Williams has got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession. How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter. And Wall kicks to Williams. And he banks in the layup. Williams has got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
And that one's good. Freak.
And that's just a great individual play right through the teeth of the defense.
Out to the right wing.
That's my fault.
From deep, Neal. No luck. And here's Freak on the importance of preparing for games.
In my opinion, of course, just in my opinion, you could.
You know, Clark, is there anyone that really doubts the importance of practice?
No, not at all. I mean, player knows that. Some guys just take it to a different level. And Freak certainly has shown that he's willing to come early and stay late. And you can see the fruit of that labor in his game.
And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the 2nd quarter up and going. And when you consider how the Wizards are doing, guys, your thoughts?
How good has the ball movement been here? Just absolutely terrific.
Boy, that kind of timely passing, Greg, really fun to watch.
So on the floor for Washington, we've got Jared Dudley. Gortat is out there with Nelson. Then it's Gary Neal. And it's Williams at the point guard position. And Freak throws it down.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented. For plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now.
Nelson with a screen on Westbrook. Pass to Gortat. Right block shot. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. And the Wizards lead by 1. The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the 2nd quarter. Now here's Freak. Defense is right there. It's stolen. And now here comes Neal leading the break. Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Over in the corner, Dudley. No luck. And the Thunder going the other way now. Up next for them is the Pacers in Indianapolis. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them. Here's Neal. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Nobody near Williams. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Wizards.
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys.
We got to be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. rotate over, and make
Waiters, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And the Wizards making a change here as well. And the Thunder going with a whole new group out there. The Wizards also changing it up. Williams, he's checked in for Nelson. Oubre comes in for Jared Dudley. And John Wall subbed in for Mo Williams. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
He's really giving them fits. They just can't find an answer for Beal. He's got 10 points, and he's added a steal to his stat line also.
You know what? The number is not huge, but he has been doing some valuable defensive work for them.
And both free throws good for Beal. 1:14 left in the second quarter. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Jazz really lit it
Dang,
up.
bro, how
He
you
ended
miss
with
that?
19 points, and along with what he did on the offensive end, he also played some stellar defense as well. He was just too much to handle as he came off the bench to turn in a great outing, guys. They hope it continues.
All right, thank you as always, Doris. And another special game from a player that we know is incredibly capable for this team.
Yeah, and he proved his value again in that last game. I mean, he's a cog in their machine.
What?
No doubt.
Yeah, and they're going to need a few other players to lend a bigger hand today. I mean, they can't expect him to carry the entire load 2 games in a row.
Will it go? And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's going to be on John Wall. The Thunder have gone 2 for 2 in the game at the line.
And as a group, they shot 75% from the line last season.
And both free throws good from Freak.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
The dish to Neal. Over to the wing. Wall up top. He's coming off a 13-point game against Orlando.
And also 3 steals, so he showed some grit and determination on the defensive side.
From downtown. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. And so it's a close game as we wrap up the first half of basketball. Wizards lead by 1. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, a good first half, Bradley, for the team and you specifically. You've got a football player like Bill that just seems made for playing aggressively. And we know you come from a family that loves football. Do you bring that approach out onto the basketball court?
Oh, you have to. This is a physical game. You see the refs they call a lot of hard fouls, but sometimes they don't call them. So, I mean, you can't complain about it. You just have to just keep attacking. And these guys are big. I mean, this is the NBA, so you have to be physical and not complain and try to go strong every time you go to the basket.
Hey guys, some keys to talk about from what I've seen so far. This is a tight ball game, but remember, this is our house. Number 1, we've done really well in limiting our turnovers. The last thing we want to do is give them extra possessions, and so far, we haven't. But we did get a nice lift off the bench in that half. I might want to stay with some of those hot hands, so everybody be ready. And let me touch on tempo for a second. We're not out to use the whole shot clock, but I would like to see us get set up offensively. All right, guys, let's get out there and play a good second half.
Okay, I get it. Fuck.
Well, both sides have assessed what they need to do over the break in halftime. We'll see now if one can pull out a way here in the third.
It's been a nice game for Freak. He's got
God.
13 points and also a block shot. I'll tell you what, he's made his mark on this game in so many ways, guys.
And he would have stood out just on the strength of the defense. But how about offensively?
What?
He's been clicking there as well.
And so here is Oklahoma City. They trail by 1. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Wizards team.
Yeah, an interconference matchup, and these are two teams at...
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Williams kicks to Beal. Nelson sets a screen for Beal. Nelson, right side. Stolen by Cantor. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And it's one thing to get the steal, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, even better.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
He struggled mightily at the free throw line in their last game.
Yeah, it wasn't his best performance at all from the stripe. He's got to put it behind him, and I know he'd like to immediate. Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you've got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
6 on the shot clock.
Oh, why did
and a foul called on Freak.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
Yep, the next one puts them on the line, so they've got to be careful the rest of the way.
And a new group in here for the Thunder. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Cantor. Mitch McGarry comes in for Serge Ibaka. Kyle Singler, he's checked in for Anthony Morrow. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. The Wizards also changing it up. Oubre's checked in for Dudley. And Gary Neal subbed in for Bradley Beal. Adams' shot is good.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time.
Nelson with it. McGarry on him. Misses off the left iron.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
Now here's Freak. He's guarded closely, and they take the lead. Freak's got 15 points.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it, good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Now here's Oubre. He's covered by Singler. There's the pick. Outside Williams. And it's off from three-point range. The Thunder with the lead. Guys, they've been getting it done.
They sure have been. I mean, really looking good and sharp offensively.
They came out with a mission, and they have been tough to stop. You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Oubre with it. Singler covering. There's a screen by Gortat. Williams passes to Nelson. Count the basket and the foul. It's going to be on Freak.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And, Greg, to be able to take the bump like that and maintain control, that's not easy to do. I know you're kind of a little fella, and I was a big guy when I played, so I know how difficult that is. That was impressive.
I see.
This is his second trip to the line in this one. He misses the free throw.
I knew it. I fucking knew I was going to miss one of these.
And he sinks the second.
They should be in front right now, but he'll be relieved not to have come up totally empty there.
Passes to Oubre. Outside Williams. Nelson sets a screen for Williams. Clock at 6. Gortat, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, G.A. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still, it only counts for 2. 2 is all.
And Neal kicks to Williams. That 3 off the mark. We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. Oklahoma City making a change here. Freaks checked in, and then for Washington, Oubre comes in for Gortat. And Mo Williams subbed in for Jared Dudley. So on the floor for Washington, we've got Oubre all out there with Mo Williams. Then it's Gary Neal. And it's Beal in at the 3. And it's Freak missing.
Boy, just by his body language, Kevin, you can tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Yeah, it seemed like he had great rhythm on that. You can see the disappointment in his face.
Here's Neal. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Ibaka's got 8 rebounds in this game.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him. But luckily, his teammates have picked up the slack. And how about the execution, really when it matters most? He knew he had the height advantage and just got the job done. No need to pass in that situation.
Beal dishes the Wall. Here's the floater. And it's Freak with the rebound. And they're trailing by 4. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
Really good work on the interior. That is a critical 2 points there. That was an ideal scenario really for him. Point blank range and also a size advantage.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hi, Kevin. Randy Whitman was just going over the plan with his team. He tried to really fire them up to bring it home, saying, all night, you have all night to rest after the final buzzer. For now, we have to lay it on the line and try to bring it home. Guys, back to you.
Looking at who's out there now for the Wizards. Gortat's checked in for Oubre. Nelson comes in for Gary Neal. And Dudley subbed in for John Wall. Beal can't get it to go.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
And the basket by Morrow.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
.129 left in the fourth quarter. Williams kicks to Beal. Fires the 3. Beal with another miss.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
For the Washington Wizards, they come in off the loss to the Magic. To the middle. Here's Nelson, and it's blocked by Ibaka. From deep, Morrow knocks down the 3. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Contested shots and block shots. They're bread and butter defensively. They're giving up no easy looks.
Yeah, but also, they haven't missed a beat in terms of their fast break game. That's been equally as effective all night long. And a great job of taking advantage of the steal there to get those easy ones in transition.
You know, that's exactly how you draw it up, Greg, on the board. I mean, good defensive work, aggressive play in the open court. Those two things are hand in glove when they work together.
Stolen by Westbrook, and so they choose to intentionally foul. Now here's Freak. 30 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And Morrow has it in the corner. And an intentional foul right there.
My guy is hit.
He hits the first one, and that increases their lead to 6. And a tough break as his second attempt at the line, no good. And it's Washington's ball.
Time running low here.
A quick score, Greg, and then probably foul him right away.
And Williams, here we go. Gortat, the pass to Beal.
What the fuck?
Williams dishes to Dudley. Shot to end this cold run. Frames it from downtown. They're going to prolong the game here with an intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
And so he drops them both. It's a 5-point game.
Clutch free throws there. That should ensure they're going home with the W.
Hit it again.
So it's Oklahoma City picking up the win. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds clutch.
You know what? They showed their character in crunch time, though, doing what had to be done to send these fans home happy.
And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Russell, congratulations on this win. What were the main factors that helped you stay in control of this one down the stretch?
Just try to be aggressive. And we did a good job in all game of staying aggressive. Our defense was key towards the end, and we did a good job of closing the game out.
Thank you so much. Back to you guys at the table.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He really stepped it up and played very big tonight. A huge boost from an unexpected source. They'd love to see more of that.
How about the show Freak was putting on tonight? It was a freak show. That's one of the smartest basketball players I've ever seen. Being able to use either hand and being as skilled as he is poses so many problems out there. But as modest as he is, he's not going to gloat even though he's having a great performance. He's going to just go right back out there, get to work for the next game.
His play off the bench was critical in getting them back into the win column. Their last game didn't go as well for them, but he helped them get on track. He provided a spark, he had energy, toughness, everything you need to get that momentum going.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.
Okay, guys, that's gonna end the stream for now.